Maybe I shouldn't be telling this story, but what happened to this man? It wasn't just a prank. If you're watching this video alone at night, you might wanna stop before it's too late. There was a man who loved playing pranks on people. He enjoyed scaring them, hearing their screams, watching their reactions. His wife was always scolding him, telling him to stop acting so childish, but it never really made a difference to him. Slowly, his pranks started getting more dangerous. He always wanted to try something new, something even more terrifying. Then one day, on his way to work, he saw something. Near a large store, inside a dumpster, he found a female mannequin. Its arms and legs were detached, but the face looked almost human. And right then, an idea crossed his mind. The biggest prank of his life. He brought all the mannequin parts home. Late at night, after everyone had fallen asleep, at exactly 6 in the morning, he quietly got up. He started putting the mannequin back together. Then he dressed it in a black hooded cloth and a terrifying mask. But he felt like something was missing. Then he went into the kitchen and come back with a large sharp knife. He placed the knife in the mannequin's hand and positioned it like it was about to kill someone. Then he picked up the mannequin and carried it into his son's room. His son was fast asleep, and the mannequin was standing right next to his bed with the knife. The next morning, the man was sitting in the kitchen. His wife walked into and he was waiting for his son's reactions. Then a loud, terrifying scream echoed through the house. His wife started running upstairs, but the man began to laugh. He said, "Looks like my pranks worked." But 5 minutes later, when no one came back downstairs, he went upstairs himself. And the moment he opened the door, his son was lying on the bed. His throat had been slit. There was blood everywhere in the room. The window was wide open and the mannequin was gone. No one ever found that mannequin. It was never seen again. And maybe that prank was never really a prank at all. If you were in that man's place, what would you have done? And tell me, do you still walk past mannequins without feeling anything?